Everybody, happy Saturday! What up, what up, what up? How's everybody doing? Alright, y'all, let me situate this. So, the time said 4:44, but I thought I said it for 3:33. So, we're just gonna go now because I'm freaking ready, and this whole time I was thinking it was 3:33. However, anyway, I hope y'all are doing great. Welcome in, welcome back. And we gotta mute this. But, as you can see, look at all this. So, if you are new here, hello, my name is Crystal. People call me Sugar. Yeah. Hi, Conjure Love. Hello. It said 4:44, but I thought I said it for 3:33. What are you gonna do? But we're live. Yay. We are live. I want to show you guys something. There's some out there under the table. That's okay. Love you. I know. Alright. What up, Stacy? You guys want to see? Look at that. Look at my little baby. She's not little. She's actually humongous. Do you like all my peeps that I got? I love them. Hi, Black Orchid. Yay! Do you like my peepers? I like my peepers. That's a slipper. But it's too small, so now it's up on my shelf. And I put some bunny ears on my actual peep, so he's got double the ears. Okay, we're doing a peep now, guys. Woohoo! Are you guys ready for this? Because we're going to be sculpting some little teeny tiny peepers to go inside of our Aqua nail. I'm so excited. Yes, girl, we're going to do it today. We are going to do it today. Because I was originally going to do acrylic. However, my acrylic, I don't have no clear to cap. It hasn't came yet. So I'm just basically waiting in the dark at this point. However, today is the day we are going live and doing these peep nails. For one, I've been wanting to do peep nails forever, but for two, we have the BRITTBRATNAILDIT spring collection, you guys. Okay, this is the candy coated collection. These are the colors, and we are going to use these colors to do plaid and aqua and peeps. What more could you want, right? So I have the BRITTBRAT brushes. Listen, y'all, she is having a 25% off flash sale. Is only good until Sunday at midnight, y'all. Midnight. So grab what you can now, because it's literally the best time to grab the newest collection and this candy coated collection. So make sure you guys go check her out. I had my shop. My shop is currently under maintenance at this moment. However, here, I'm just getting stuff together, making sure, I took a break. But if you would like something, please let me know. You can always DM me on IG. Okay, guys, so I pulled the 3D stuff so we can make these. You're fine, love. You're fine. No worries. But I also wanted to show you as well. Look what I found at the dollar store, you guys. These were at the dollar store. Can you believe this? Dollar Tree. I'm sorry. Hi, Miss Tay. Thanks, love. These were at the Dollar Tree, you guys. $1.25, y'all. Look at this. I mean, there's only 3 in this one, but whatever, right? Let me set you guys up here. And we'll hop to it. Alright. Now, you guys all have to let me know if you can see good or not, okay? Alright, what's it look like, y'all? I can't tell, man. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Peep nails, here we come. And look, we got these little guys to put inside. They're perfect for what we want to do. So I'm excited for that. Alright. We are going to use these stickers. These are the stickers from my shop from last year's drop. So we're going to be using these. But these are going to help me sculpt the little tiny ones. So I figured, if anything, Marky was showing how to do, using stickers to do like charms. So I thought this is the best way so I can get the proper height and like width of the ones I want to go inside of our nail here. So I want them to fall and be great, and they have all the colors that we need here. And we're going to be doing plaid. So the plaid I want to do is all of these colors. So we're going to do like a rainbow spring plaid for this as well with the colors. I also have the BRITTBRATNAILDIT liners as well, so I'm excited for that. But first of all, let's and I just picked these guys just for the little, like, these little things, but I don't know if we're gonna use them. All right, we got the 3D thingies. We also have iced out, which is going to be the white that we're going to be using. We have the glossy top coat. We have the perfect matte, because obviously it's got to be matte. And then we have Lilac Me, Breeze Baddie, Melodrama, Petty and Pink, and Meant to Be, you guys. These are the perfect colors. Look at these colors, y'all. They're the perfect spring colors. Like, who wouldn't want those, right? Like, what? What? I'm excited. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Thank you, thank you. Shout out to everybody in here. All right, let me move these out the way. And then I also wanted to show you guys this. So this little guy here is going to help us. This is a little thing out of a book, but it is the perfect type of, like, whatever to like sculpt these on. So I got that bad boy. We have the star palette. We have Sugar's star palette. Look at my little palette, guys. I love it. I do have some of these. Yeah. But, hi, Cordy. We're also going to be using the Bling It No Wipe Rhinestone Gel. We're going to try baby oil this time, because I haven't done it. And we're going to be using this glitter. But should we use this glitter for our Peeps too? What do you think? All right, so before I get into that, I also want to... I pulled these guys for the colors. I don't know if we're going to use them, but I thought putting them inside the nail would give us a little bit more of that color, because I don't think I don't have colored, I need colored ones of these guys. You know, the all different colored pastel things. I need some of those, and I've never had them, and I need them. So, yeah, that's what we're going to put inside. Along with, I was thinking, so we have these little bears. I don't know if we're going to use them or not. They don't look like Peeps. They're just bears. But I thought about using some glow-in-the-dark flowers. What do you guys think? Glow-in-the-dark flowers inside, too, so we can have a little glow moment. What do you think? What do you usually use? I got baby oil. No, Diddy. Oh my god, that's funny. I typically use, not baby oil. I typically use the coconut oil is my favorite. But I want to see how this one works. I'm definitely working on a new concoction of, like, what I want to use for my aqua nails, because most of you guys know, but if you're new here, I've been doing aqua nails for about, what, 2-3 years now? 2 years? Yeah, no, 3 years. And so I want to try and concoct my own solution that's going to work a lot better and will flow easier, but still be able to, yeah. Is it Thori? Hello. Was scared. The coconut oil. As long as, okay, so here's the difference with the coconut oil, guys. If you take I'm going to open these while I'm talking about that. If you take and get the coconut oil that is made for your hair, that is already in the cosmetic department, you will not have to worry about that coconut oil solidifying. By the way, I got these from the Dollar Tree, and I just wanted to show you. They had 3 different sets of these. I didn't get the other set because I didn't like it. Yeah, I like the coconut oil. But I've never tried the baby oil, so we're just going to try some new shit today. But look at this. Came from the dollar store, y'all. We have some little heart pieces, which I already have some of those. I got those from Hobby Lobby. We have these cute freaking, look at them flowers. They have, like, It's hard for you guys to see, but they have like a purple sheen on them, like a purple sparkle. And then we have these really pretty blue ones. Look at those. Those are beautiful. We have some just like pearls, and then we have some of the shells. This one came with, look at that. It came with mocha stars, you guys. Mocha glass stars at the Dollar Tree. What? Look, I didn't have any of those. We have some more flowers, some more stars, and then some more of those. So all these came from the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree? Glycerin or coconut oil? Well, I have one that I did that has a couple different things in it, and it flows so cool. Look at this cardboard, you guys. What? Dude, we could even use this guy. Like, you can also use one of these, too, as, like, your base. That's really cool. You guys know I'm going to keep that. I shouldn't, but I like it because it's hollow. Alright, so these also, there's only 3 in these packs for whatever reason, but they are really heavy and nice. And these all came from the Dollar Tree, dude. Like, what? So, yeah, I was like, what? What? I'm just going to set these in here for now. Alright. But, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys those. Because I was like, oh, my Lanta. Alright. And then I got this guy here. This, like, brush holder. But it's for cosmetics. And it does not hold our brushes. It's not long enough to hold our brushes. And these are too big. So, this, I don't know. I might put in the giveaway because I can't use it. So, I can't do anything with it, man. What's up, Murder Mandies? Thanks for coming. Oh my gosh. Alright, you ready? Alright, y'all. So, the link is pinned for Brittany's flash sale that ends tomorrow at midnight. Alright. So, we're doing the plaid. Should I do the plaid as the background, or you think that's going to be too much? Or should we do it at the top of the nail? Should we do the plaid, like, you know what I mean, over the nail plate? Or should we do it on the background? We are doing an aqua nail, guys. Peep aqua nail. Alright, so we're going to use the stickers. Obviously, we're going to use the stickers to, you know, sculpt our little tiny guys that are going inside. I'm doing great. How are you? What did I miss? The background? Alright, because I wasn't so sure if we'd be able to see it if we did a plaid background. Or, you know what I mean? On the back here. I mean, I guess it's going to be light. It'll work. Alright, so let's do our background so we can get that done. And then we shall go from there. Alright? So, I have already, what you're going to want to do is you want to take your little file and shave this part here so it allows it to help stick into the gel, guys. Alright. And I made a little notch right there. It's hard for you guys to see, but it is there. So we're going to do that. And I'm just going to try to match it up and make it, let me see something. Let me grab a marker, guys, real quick. Alright, so I'm grabbing a marker because I don't want to put it on the nail as of yet, because I want to draw the, I want to do the plaid first. But I'm just going to mark it out on here so I know at least how far to go. So I'm going to take it out just a tippy bit more just in case. Well, that's not good. Using, yeah, anyway. I'm just marking this little side right here. And then I marked that guy. Alright. Shouldn't have used, I didn't realize I grabbed the same color pen, but what are you going to do? Is it the llama? You're cleaning. When I don't have markers, I discover gel pens. Yeah, I haven't had to use a gel pen in like for effing ever. So I'm just gonna, there we go. That way I can at least see it. Now, I've never done plaid before, guys, but we're going to use these colors for the plaid, but we're going to use white as the background. We're going to scale it with this. So, let me move this guy out the way. We're going to use the Bling It gel for our thingy, and we're going to use a flat brush. This one's from VARNAIL. Are we ready, guys? At least I know. Alright, so go about here. Okay, I'm just mapping this out real quick, guys. Alright, I'm excited. Is everybody excited? Let's build this baby, shall we? I never typically liked building this type of aqua nail. I always loved doing it on the nail. Like nail on nail, but for these long nails, it's easier to do the back end. Doing it on the back end with these long structured nails gives you all the room that you need in there, instead of sacrificing the inside circumference. You're better off to do it this way, especially when you're doing really long nails. So, you don't want it too thick. I'm just making sure I can pull it all the way down, and the structure of it's going to be nice, and it'll level out too. Do I want it super wide? No, because I don't want to have to take a bunch of excess. And this is just the way I do it, guys, okay? You don't have to do it the way that I do it, but you want to make sure it ends up leveling out super, super nice, so you don't have these, like, lines in there. And it levels out nice, but I'm going to go through this middle part just real lightly and push that down. Okay. She's a little crooked, guys. I don't know why or how I did that, but just make sure you have enough around these edges here so they're good and they're not super thin. Does that make sense? Because your edges are what's going to bond to the nail, so you don't want it to make it super thin, but you also don't want to make it super thick. It's Bling It gel from... Alright, y'all. Shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you like and subscribe, y'all. This is cool as hell. Okay. So, see how much she's leveled out? Pretty nice. I'm just going to do this. And we shall... Because we're going to end up going over it again, guys, with a top coat. So that way our gel polish... You can always do it from the back, I guess, right? Guess I could have done it from the back, huh? What do you guys think? Should I do it from the back? I've never painted on the back or the inside, so I don't really know. I'm just kind of winging it as I do. Okay? Because that's what I do. So, what do y'all think? Should I just do it on the back? We'll just do the plaid first and then add the white as the back. I guess, so that way we're not doing it on the outside, huh? So I guess I could always just put this on, then. Huh. Do it on the back. Hi, Paramore. How are you? Alrighty, so... Alright, I am going to move this out of the way. And my brush. I'm going to grab my handy-dandy flashlight. Make sure she is ready. Alright. And I'm just going to lightly stick that down in there. Because I don't want to move it at all. And I still had to move it anyway. Shit happens, right? Alright, I'm just lightly Just kind of pushing that into that. And I did file it, guys. So just know I did file it. Alright, so I'm going to move that out the way here. I'm going to kind of hold it down. Alright, this is just me flash curing it for a minute. Just so it doesn't move. And I'm pushing it down to give it that extra, like, layer. Because when you push it down into the gel, it kind of brings the layer up on the side a little bit more. So I feel like it helps, but, you know, that's just me. Alright, guys, so I'm going to put this in the lamp. We're going to cure for a full 60. Are you guys excited? I missed something. Oh no, you got COVID. No. Yeah, COVID sucks, bro. When I got hit with it, like in 2020, when I got hit with it, oh my god. I had never in my life ever felt that way. Ever. Like, for real. Seriously. Ever. And I felt it coming. It was so crazy. It felt like I got hit by a Mack truck. But, like, I felt it heat up from my toes all the way up to my head. It was the weirdest feeling in the world. I lost my taste, my smell, all that kind of stuff. It was crazy. And I got it again last year. And, yeah. My kid had it, then my other kid had it, and then my husband got it, and then I got it. But we are going to sculpt these guys, and so we're going to do some of these, like 1 or 2 of these bigger ones, and then we're going to do some of these smaller ones to put inside the nail, so they can fall down the nail, you know? So I wish they would glow, however, I don't have any, like, I guess I could put glow pigment inside the polish, huh? Or the thingy. I know, right? Ugh, it's insane. I hope you get better, love. Fast recovery for you. Alright, we're gonna, let that cool down a little bit. And then you're just gonna... Oh my god. Please tell me this worked. This worked last time on one of these. Oh my god, so far it's not coming off. It binded to the paper. No. Okay. I was gonna say, no! I was like, last time it worked. Woo! Alright, so at this point, it's still rather thin, guys. It's strength. There's strength there. And you can tell where it's, like, on the sides here. I accidentally took it off the side there. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to take a liner brush. And I'm going to re-stick that corner. Since I accidentally pulled it off there. It's really easy to pull it off there. But this is one good way to, if that happens, just take it like so. Push it down inside there like that. Boop. And then that way you don't have to, you know, you can just do it like that. Hi, Addison. How are you? Thanks for coming. Alright. So there we go. She is stuck in there. Let me do that again. Alright. One thing I like to do, though, is I like to, after I cut this, I like to go over this and the whole thing with top coat. It just kind of helps it, you know? And then you can... Oh. Hold on, let me get my scissors. Alright, for the most part, I mean, I like going over it, but we're gonna wait. I'm going to cut it. Typically, you can just rip it, but I don't really want to rip it, guys. Too late, edited. Clean rip. I haven't done an aqua nail in forever, you know? Forever. Are you guys excited? Because I am so excited. Alright, so I'm going to rip like this against the nail. Because if you pull the other direction, you're going to pull it off the nail, right? Ta-da! Then we're going to seal up those sides. Yay! Ta-da! She's perfection! Alright, so one thing I'm going to do first. We have the back here, so we're going to do the plaid first. And then add the white. Because the white's going to be the background. Okay? Then we'll top coat her. And I think, what do you think about going matte? I think going matte's like the best chance we got going matte. I don't know if you think we'll be able to tell the matte though. Alright, so look, there she is. She's perfection. So what I'm going to do is sit her on the nail stand, wherever the hell she went. There she went. Alright, we're going to sit her on the nail stand so that way I can have... Shit, I just put my finger through that. Alright, here's what we're doing. We're just double enforcing it right now. I don't care. We're doubling and enforcing it. At this point, I already put my finger through that side part, so you know what? We're just gonna do it. You can do it with the Bling It gel, or you can do it just with a thick, glossy top coat, and it'll still stay. We are doing an aqua nail. We're gonna do a PEEP aqua nail. So we're just gonna go over this whole thing, okay? And this is what's going to help seal in those sides. We're going to take the brush up underneath the sides like so. Usually I use the Bling It No Wipe because it is a little bit thicker viscosity, but this top coat is also thick too, so I can flip it over the side like so. It's going to look great. And that way it's already sealed in. Most people won't have to do this, but I decided to do it because I put my finger in the back end of it. So we're just going to do it anyway, guys. Can you guys see okay? Hopefully. And that way, I know it is absolutely not going to do anything. And we're going to give more strength to those sides. This is all right. Are we back? Everybody okay? Because it just keeps going out and saying reconnecting. Can y'all hear me okay? All right, we're going to make sure we leave that like that. Don't go over that back end. But I'm always weird like that when it comes to doing aqua nails, you guys. If you watch me for a while, okay, don't mind me, I'm a little shaky today. But if you've watched me for a while, I've always put a full cover, like, coat on my aqua nails after I do this because I just feel like it's more beneficial to me. And I'm always scared that something's going to happen to it, so it just helps, guys. But needless to say, y'all don't have to do this if you don't want to. It's just an extra precaution. And plus, you can file it as well, and it's actually going to help. So, yeah. Alright. I'm just gonna take it and make sure these edges are fully encased. Alright, one thing I gotta show you guys real quick though. Alright, I'm gonna take my tweezers. And because I pushed it in, I gotta somehow push it out. No, I don't. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna fill it from the other side. Because I put my finger in there, so shit happens, right? So we gotta improvise. That's what my channel's about. Alright. So let's make sure this is good. I like to put a bunch of globs everywhere. Ooh. One thing you don't want is a bunch up here where it's going to go on your nail. So you're going to have to take your brush, a clean brush, and you're going to have to get that out. That's one thing that you are going to have to do if you get it up underneath there. If you're doing it like I'm doing it. If you're not doing it like I'm doing it, then don't worry about it. If it's already on your hand, don't worry about it. Obviously. Obviously. But I intend to put this on myself. Alright, I think we're golden now. Alright, let's pop her in the lamp, y'all. Alright, in the lamp she goes. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take the Bling It gel. We're going to put it in the very end of it. We're just going to lock it up because... What do you guys think? Should we do that? Oh, is it glitching? Stupid thing. Hi, Taylor. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. What up, everybody? Make sure you like and subscribe. We are doing an Easter Aqua nail. We're doing Peeps. We're doing 3D Peeps, and we're doing plaid. So right now, I just made the base for the Aqua nail. We're going to do the plaid on the back, and we're going to be using the BRITTBRATNAILDIT product. She is having a flash sale. Pinned comment has the link, guys. It'll take you straight to her website, and you guys can pick out this collection, any other collection. And you can also get these colors individually as well. So remember that. Alright, y'all, I'm excited. What's my inspiration? I don't really have one. I just been wanting to do Peeps for a really long time, and I've had these stickers. These are my stickers from my shop, and I've been wanting to use them for a really long time. So I decided, because I couldn't do acrylic, I've never done plaid. So we're doing all kinds of things I've never done before. We're just winging it, guys. We are winging it today, because that's typically what I do. Alright, y'all. Let me clean this palette off really quickly, because palette's going to have our colors on it, and we're going to do our background. But it's like Easter. I've always wanted to do an Easter Peep thing, and I come out with a collection last year, acrylic collection, but I never ended up getting to do a Peep collection. Or not a Peep collection, but a Peep nail. So, I figured we're doing it today, baby. Alright. 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 I put it in for about 30 seconds more because I need to get... Guys, how many... Okay, here's a poll. How many of you think that the metal bottom nail lamps are better than the non-metal nail lamps? Because I feel like mine cures and everything, but I gotta turn it and twist it because the bottom isn't metal, so like it doesn't... Yay! Hi, Charlie! Thanks for coming, everybody! Woo! Alrighty. Here is our nail. She's nice, slick, and reinforced. Alright, I just want to make sure, dude. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to take this backside. We're going to do our nice little... Be careful pushing on that back end. Alright. We're going to take all of our colors from our collection. And we're going to put them on our palette. Because we're using them for plaid. And then I'm going to use iced out for the white back that's going to go over the plaid. Because it's going to be seen through the nail. So I think I have to do it backwards, correct? I hope you have a good Easter tomorrow as well. Look at these colors though, you guys. They're so pretty. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday as well. Thanks for being here with me. Thank you, thank you. Look at this yellow. It's like the perfect yellow. Oh my god. Alright, so we're going to be using a liner brush for this. And I am also going to... Ooh, do you think that's going to be cool, matte? Let me matte it real quick, because I think it's going to give us the best shot. Do you guys think I should matte it first and then add the color? So it's kind of like a milky-esque thing? What do you guys think? Or tinfoil? Let's see how it comes out. Let's just matte it now. What do you guys think? We're going to do it. Alright, so one thing I'm going to do is try my damnedest to not roll that brush to the other side. Because, of course, we want to keep it nice and glossy on the other side. I'm just experimenting, but I think a cool milky plaid would look so awesome. Okay, I'm just bringing that excess down. Alright, let's see how this goes. Thank you. Report what? Why would he report it? I'm not doing anything wrong. Okay, so there's that. What was all that about? That was weird. Alright, I'm just gonna do that, put it in there. I'm excited! Hi, stay blessed. Thanks for coming. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. I think people do that on like, they just do it to do it, and I really don't understand why, because I am not doing anything wrong. So, yeah. So, just so YouTube knows, this is nail content, and nothing's been done wrong. So, okay. So these are the colors. I know they're not as, they're a little bit brighter, but we're going to use the lighter colored ones to use. And I'm going to have to add white to my 3D though, to kind of get it. It's crazy. You was quick. I didn't even know what the heck was going on. Alright, so this one's the white we're going to use, which is called Iced Out, and it has the best little sparkles in it. It's one of my favorite polishes from her. Favorite polishes from her. Okay. Ah! I dropped her. Ooh, look at that. Oh yeah, that did look cool. Okay. Hopefully it works and you can see the colors through that. We're going to use, I think I want to use a little bit of a thicker liner brush. Let me see. This one's a little bit thicker. I need to get some different liners. And you kind of want like longer liner brushes though, guys, because you want to be able to draw it, but you don't have to since, like, it's not that long of a... Alright, well, we're just gonna try this kind of thicker one here. Alright, so we're plaiding it. So we're gonna start with pink, yellow, green, blue, purple. Okay? Do you guys want me to zoom in here? Alright. Ooh. Alright, there we go. They are. Sorry, love. I have my mods in here already. Unless you've been on the channel for a while, then you never know. I might mod you. But I typically just mod people who have been here for quite a while. So I hope that you understand that. So I'm just going to draw a line. But I appreciate you asking. We're just going to do it like that, guys. Alright. You're going to want to wipe your brush off. Of course. I'm going to make sure my brush has a good fair amount on there. I guess you want to make sure they're evenly spaced out. If they're wobbly, oh well. Doesn't matter. And if you want to clean it up, you can also clean it up too, guys. It just, whatever you want to do. Like, you know? Alright. That's better. Now, I'm not trying to go for perfection here. I should, but I'm not. Because it's all about the pressure that you put on here. You can, like, drag it, throw it on there really quick, but... Do I want that? Not particularly, no. Can you see? Oh, you can see it through there. As long as it's halfway decent, guys, it doesn't matter. You know? There we go. Like I said, I've never done this before, so... I definitely think it would be easier with a longer brush. That's going to give you a nice... Alright, hold the phone. Let's clean my brush. Alright. I thought a thicker one would be better. However, let's try this one. I'm going to pull it out. Wow, I'm very wobbly. Once we get the other ones on there, you're not going to see it. So I'm not really too worried about it. Alright. It's gonna bother me, honestly. The green's off, but, you know, once you first start, it'll get better as you keep going. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind, guys. Like I said, I've never done plaid before, so it's my first time. And I keep wanting to go sideways with it, y'all. Do y'all do that? But listen. Listen, Linda. Anybody can do this, man. Anybody can do this. I don't care that they're wobbly. I'll make sure it's whatever. Alright, we're gonna go with our pink. It's kind of weird putting it at the angle that I have it. But once we get done and we mat it, or once we get done, it's not gonna be. So I'm kind of taking the end at the angle here. Yeah, it's a little cray-cray. Not gonna lie. But what are you gonna do, right? As long as you have fun doing it, that's all that matters. But I think it's gonna look super cool. Don't you? Don't you guys? Try changing the angle so you are doing a straight line. How the hell do I do that? Because I know we're going to be going this way. You know what I mean? You guys are putting up with my shenanigans. I love it. Oh, by the way, this is Nails by Deb brush. It's kind of at a crazy angle, but I kind of like the angle. Not gonna lie here. Alright. The only thing I don't like is, obviously, you gotta... Guess I could have counted on them, but who wants to do that, right? So, the more pressure you use, the bigger the wider the, whatchamacallit will be. But damn, I did that pretty well. I kind of like how it's spinning out like that. Hi, Zoe. Thanks. Thank you. We're trying here. We're trying doing new blah, 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 new stuff here. Stuff I've never done before. So I appreciate you guys being here. Shout out to everybody. Can you see okay? All right. So we're gonna just... Alright, well that one's a little bit too close. But it's okay. That looks so cool. It kind of looks like a twisty thing. You know? And then once we go over it again, going the other way, it's going to look bad arsh. People who do nail art are probably screaming at me right now like, ah! Your lines aren't straight. I don't really care. I fixed that one. Okay. Woo! A little time consuming, I guess, since you're doing 6 different colors, but, well, 5 actually, but what are you gonna do? I think it's fun. I think it's creative. And I cannot wait to sculpt these little baby freaking peeps. Are you guys excited for the peeps? I'm excited. Alright, I'll put my thumb out here. Alright, y'all, I think this is gonna look cool. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna look so cool. Alright, last one is our yellow, and then we are going to cure and switch. Alright, we're curing it. Alright, this is the colors from BRITTBRATNAILDIT. If you do not know who she is, go check her out. She does have a channel. She is having a flash sale on these colors and multiple other things. Hi, Blake. Hi, Marky. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Orange Place. I don't know what that was, but alright. Stacy's on it, bruh. Thanks, everybody. Shout out to everybody in here. You guys are the bomb. I mean, that is kind of time-consuming, right? But who cares? As long as you're having fun and we are here doing this damn thing, that's all that matters, you know? I don't like to eat Peeps, but I do like them themselves. Hi, Macy! Yeah, I definitely don't like to eat them. I don't like that marshmallow type. Blech. I don't like that. But I like the way they look. Alright, here she is. Let's go the other direction now. I think she looks cool. You guys, look at the back. The back looks so cool. Oh my gosh. And I forget that I'm zoomed in. So if I'm zoomed in, you guys, let me know. Alright, so we gotta go this way now, right? Oh, Christ. I'm gonna go from the bottom to the top since we did top, bottom, and I'm gonna go this over here. Yeah, I have to go over here, yeah. Okay, alright. We're gonna start with green since we left off with yellow. And I kind of have to make sure the plaid's not... It's gonna work. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, we're gonna pull this. We're gonna take our brush, put it in our thing, and we're gonna pull it out. And that's gonna kind of give us what we need, but not too much, right? So we have to kind of keep it catty-cornered, so... Oh, man. That blue's gonna come into that blue. Oh, well. Oh my god. Ooh! Trying to keep it as thick as I can. That blue just needs to go like that, but screw it. At least we're doing plaid, guys. I've never done plaid before. First time. First time for everything, eh? I definitely want to make sure they're noticeable from the other side. Like I said, if it's a little wonky, it's okay. I think it looks cool. Plus the colors are beautiful. Hi, Sandra! How are you, sweetie? We are doing Peeps. And we're doing plaid. Something I've never done before. We are free-handing some plaid, everybody. So, guys, if you have not seen, a lot of these ladies had a collab videos today. And Sandra's collab video, I loved it. It was for 420. I absolutely loved. I'm looking forward to the rest of the ladies that they got coming out. I'm super stoked. I think it's looking cool so far, guys. Alright, I'm gonna have to put more. So basically, you want to make sure that it's at least thick enough so you can see it from the other side, you know? And right now, I need to kind of put more color. But you don't want it to pool over the other colors. You kind of want to make sure you're getting that excess out of there. You know? A little wonky, but we like her. Huh. I definitely love her. I don't know. Have you guys ever tried to do freehand plaid? How many of you have tried the freehand plaid? It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, honestly. Now, I know Conjure has done it. Shoot. So you want to make sure you don't have a lot of bubbles in your color either. It's actually not bad. And it's kind of soothing, to be honest. Dude, this is so awesome. Does anybody have any questions? We're almost done with this part, anyway. I'm ready to, like, sculpt and fill the... Thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for being here with me. Like, seriously, thank you guys so much. I love this blue. It's so pretty. Like, hanging out with me and doing these, I'm trying to push myself a little bit more, guys. And instead of, like, procrastinating and saying, like, screw it, I'm just not gonna do it. No, we're just jumping into it. And typically I usually jump into stuff anyway, but I think just because everything that's been going on, you know, that I've been dealing with. It's just been a little cray-cray, so I want to thank you guys for being here and pushing me. Like, seriously. So I thought it would be cute to do a little white, but that might be too much. I don't know. We got to do a white background anyway, so. Oh, that looks so cool. You guys, that looks awesome. And I noticed that the colors are connecting to here, which I didn't really notice before. Alright, we're just gonna do a tiny little yellow one. And look at that. She is Dunsky, guys. Oh, she looks super cool. Alright, we're gonna flash her. First time plaid right there. Not the greatest, but for first time, I ain't complaining. You can definitely get used to it as you keep going. Alright, and then after that, we're gonna add this iced out as the background to make it pop. Bonjour, how are you? Thanks you for coming. Yes, they were bomb. Everybody's nails were cool. A lot of ladies have channels in here, guys. So make sure you check them out. Alright, I'm going to get this. I'm going to take, look at that. That looks so cool, doesn't it? Love it. So if I can get this to work out pretty cool, I think what I'm going to do is do all the rest of the other nails. Not today, obviously, but to make a full set, because I think that would be the coolest thing, to have an entire set of these. And just with nail art in general, you know. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty, look at that. So, we're going to add the iced out to the back. That's going to be our white and make it pop. This has glitter in it, but we're not going to see the glitter. Only from the outside. It's just a little milky. Glitter situation. So when we put our little peeps in there, it's going to be glittery, even on the back. Now you guys will need multiple coats if you want like a nice coat of this. 2 coats preferred. But you don't want it to be more milky in certain areas than others. So I'm just going to gradually pull this down. And one thing I am going to do is, what do you guys think? Should I seal up the bottom and just go through the top? So we know our stuff's going to fit in there? Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm just making sure I don't have any on the other side there. I did get some of the paint on the other side, but oh well. So, that's what she looks like with a little sparkle, which I know you guys can't really see that sparkle in there. But you can always do 2 coats if you guys want. And just kind of fill in those spots. But this white is my favorite, and it's on sale right now, guys. 25% off, baby. Alright. More milkier than what I wanted, so. Alright. There she is. Better that we do it on the back and not the inside, so we don't lose our little circumference inside. Alrighty, we're going to glossy top coat that, and let's move on to our Alright, we're back. I don't know why YouTube keeps doing that. You guys hear me? Everything okay? I don't know why they keep doing that, but... Shout out to everybody in here. It just kind of makes me mad a little bit. Yeah, it keeps going in and out. Like, on my end, it'll say, reconnecting, and it's got the little whatchamacallit on it. I'm like, what the hell is going on, dude? Like, why? Alright, we're just gonna top coat this baby here. So it's already done, and we don't have to worry about it. Because you want to make sure, clearly it's going to be sticky, right? And you can also reinforce the edges more. So for me, it just kind of gives me more of a reason to put more top coat on. Around the edges, you know? And I like this one because it's thick, but it's not too thick to where it's like... You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'll seal the bottom in. And we will, you know... Here's one thing, like, I don't know how people do this, but for me, you see how you can see all this right here that I put on the side here? See all that? I don't know how people don't see, like... Did you guys see all that? Like, for me, if I'm doing an aquarium now, that's the type of, like, stuff that, like, I need... It needs to be clear, if that makes sense. Like, it has to be clear. Has to be. It has to blend together. Does that make sense, guys? So, like, for me, I'm just... Listen, guys, we're just gonna go over it really fast, okay? At this point, I don't care. We're just gonna seal it all in, because the moment that I see ridiculous little side things come up, I can't... I can't deal with it. Are you guys like that too, or is it just me? It might just be me. I have a piece of lint. Got it. I mean, for the most part, the structure is what you need, right? Hi, Kat. Hi, Christina. But I've seen people, like, on IG and stuff, and they'll do it, and they'll just be like, slap, 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 and I'm like, I can't do that. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you guys know that I just can't slap it on and go. It's really not in me to do that. You know? It's really not. So. But at least I know I'm good in terms of our nail. She ain't gonna leak. Alright. Well, I think we got her. And I am just going to go over this since we're going to use the other side. And typically I would not put a bunch of, like, whatever in it. Damn. Hold on, guys. Alright. Alright, I'm just going to set that in there. We're going to cure that. I'm going to put the end part in. And typically, I like to make my end part, like, on the thing and then put it on there because I feel like I have more whatever. But today, honey, we're just going to go with it. We're just going to put this in the end and see if it'll cure. If it won't cure, then, well, we'll just keep doing it till it does. Hi, Marley. I just can't slap it on and be like, yep, it's good. And then I can see all these little things, like, on the side of the nail and shit. Can't do that. I just can't. I literally cannot do it. It drives me bonkers. Alright, so, now that we got all that, we are going to join that bottom in and then start on our piece. I'm excited to start on the peeps, though. I'm excited. Alright, she is ready to go, guys. Actually, you can see the sparkles through that, too. Oh, yay! I was hoping you would be able to. Cool! Alright. Let's do this, shall we? I'm going to take a big old glob. And I'm just going to flop it in there. And try not to get it everywhere. If I had a squeeze bottle, it'd probably be better, but... Just gonna lightly push my brush into the end, flatten it, take that excess off, let it kind of flow over the edge there. And I'm joining it up over and around the sides too. So it's kind of all connected like one thing, and it's not going to, because for me, if I don't have it connected, I know it's going to leak. So I'm just going to kind of brush this over this access point here. And you don't want to hold it down too much, guys. Because you see that in there? It's going to go down inside too much. And then you're going to have a hole, just like I just did. So I held it in there too far. But it's okay. We're just going to fix it here. Excuse. Alright. Alright, I'm just trying to make it as good as I can possibly make it. Alright, we're curing it. Alright, we cured it. Ready? Time for if it's gonna work or not. Alright, so while that's in there, real quick, I'm gonna fill this up with baby oil, because this time we're going to use baby oil. We're going to see how this goes. And I have this guy I bought off Amazon, and I love, these are for crafting. So I'm just going to stick this guy right down inside here like so. And I'm just going to pull up. I know you guys can't really see what I'm doing here, but... I'm trying not to get as many bubbles in there. And trying to pull as much as I can without pulling it out. Alright. We got her. Now she's full. Alrighty. We got her. She is ready to go. Alright, y'all. Let's do this, shall we? Alrighty. The end is full. Doesn't look like she's gonna whatever, but alright. I'm just gonna keep her in there for now. Do it again. Alright, let's do this. So we have these guys, right? So we're gonna have to try and make our colors. What colors should we do? Because this is what I'm going off of, so we can put these inside of the, whatchamacallit. So I'm gonna need a nice little brush with some alcohol too. I have my little tiny brush here. It's a pedal brush, but you want me to make all the colors? Should we just make all the colors, guys? So here's the pink. Obviously we want the lightest colors, and I'm gonna have to add, I guess that's pretty light. That'll work. I like the opaqueness more than anything. I'd like these ones because see the difference here? Do you guys see the difference? I don't know if you can, but this is clear, like almost like a jellier, and this is more opaque. That one's maybe I can add some white to it, and we can lighten it up because that's just too dark. Okay, we'll do one of, hi Cat Love. Did I say hi? Hi TC. See? Alright, so I don't have very much white left. I have to get more of these. I really like this. This clay right here is kind of like a satiny type clay, which I like very much. And you can use like one of these brushes. They're just as good as any other brush. This is just a polygel brush, but this one I don't like because it gives you like little edges on it, but whatever. Anyway, let's do our color. Let's just get our pink out. Let's see. Well, I guess it is quite light. We are probably going to have to lighten it though. Now, like I said, we're kind of experimenting here, guys. So let's add this white. Let's have a marbled one. Look at that. We can have a marbled one. I think I might do that for the top. We'll just marble one for the top. Now, have you guys ever used this before? Alright, so I'm using the stickers as part of the whatever. And I think what I'm going to have to do is add some tape on it. Right? So I don't lose my stickers. Oh, shit. We're going to try this. Marky, do I add tape on this? Are you still there, Marky? Is that what I do? Add tape so that way I can pull it off or what? Please, somebody help me. I told you, we are winging it today, guys. Alright, so we're going to need a little bit more so we can sculpt the head and the body. So we can do a medium one and a small one. No, just plastic and press stick. Just plastic? I don't have any plastic. Yes, I do. I lied. Never mind. Okay, just plastic. We'll put it on this little guy here. Alright. What I am going to do is stick this to that, though. I'm going to take a little bit of this. And I'm just going to, like, stick it to it so it doesn't, like, want to move on me. You know what I mean? Alright. Alright, we need more white. Place stickers underneath. Yeah. Alright. This should be enough to get us a small one and one of those. And then I think I'm going to do a marble one at the end. But for the inside, it shouldn't take us very long to mold this either. Alright, so I'm going to take half. Now, I've never done this before, but we're doing it. And I have this little tiny brush, so we got to kind of do half of what we're doing here. It's bigger than the thing. Oh my god. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, guys. Because we need little cheekies. And then it's got to come down and be round. How? We're going to round ball it. So it's going to be extra tiny. Okay, we're smoothing around, guys. Oh, thanks, babe. And if you guys can't see at any point, please let me know, okay? Ah! We're doing it! Oh my god, we're doing it, guys. Let's do it. Let me let my cat out. Hold on, guys. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. She's gonna decide if she wanted to go out or not. Alright, so I'm gonna split this guy in two. We're going to take this guy and split this little bit in two. And I'm just going to like go like this. And then we'll have to cut some of it, obviously, but... Huh? No, but can you bring me a pop? Looky! Okay, so this one kind of needs to be like... Oh my god, we're doing it. Alright, so... First time for everything, I guess, huh? Yeah, that one's old. Alright, guys. It's a little hard, not gonna lie. It doesn't look like a peep. Like, how do you blend this in? Looks more like a bunny. Oh, there we go. We need to round it out more. Oh, I'm getting it. Alright, let's cut just a little bit more off this guy. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, y'all. Well, this is just gonna go in there. Alright. I'm curing that. Because, yeah. I'll just keep messing with it, guys. So, sorry about that. If you're having trouble blending, just dip your brush. Okay. Hi, Tanya. How are you? Sorry about that, guys. Hi, is it Dalen? Well, it's supposed to be a peep, but what are you gonna do? Okay, we're trying. I've never done it before. We are experimenting. Alright, guys, so we're gonna make a teeny tiny one, too. So I'm gonna just take this little tiny bit of clay right here. And that's what we're gonna use. Alright, so since I have that pink that I just molded, I'm gonna have to put it in a different tray. I may only make one of each. Yeah, you know what I mean? We're just gonna make one of each because that was hard. But I think once I get the hang of it, we'll be good. So one thing I gotta do is make a purple. This one's too much, so I gotta add my white. Looky. There he is. So we're gonna have to use black gel polish for the face. So I'm gonna take my black gel and I'm just gonna stick my liner brush in there and make a face. We're just gonna do dots. Just gonna do dots. Alright, that's not gonna work. Hold on. We need a tiny... need that. Ah! Look at it! Hi, Game Squad! Oh my god, look at it! Ugh! Oh, I freaking love it. Whoop, whoop. Okay, let me cure that real quick. We did it! Oh, baby! We're gonna have floating peeps. Woohoo! So the big one, I'm gonna make a big one. We have to make a marble peep, guys. Hi, turtle lover. We have to make a marble peep. Gonna go get... Okay, cool. Alright, y'all. There's our first peep. Holy shnikes. Oh, okay, I gotta pull you guys up just a hair. Alright, and I need something to put this in, but I don't have anything. I might have to get some jazz. I didn't know where my jazz went, guys. Alright. I'm just gonna stick this extra in... Oh, no! In here. So I got it. Okay. There's our pink one, guys. Let's make our purple. OMG. Look at her! Now, the only thing is she's got a little bit of, like, excess on the back here. So... I do have to put her in upside down like this because it's not fully cured on the back all the way. So I'm just going to stick that in the lamp there. All right, let's do our purple. So the purple we need, so shout out to everybody in here. Shout out, thank you so much for being here, you guys. Like, I'm not joking. Thank you so much. All right, I don't want to use too much because like we knew before, we don't need that much. So let's get a little bit of white here. For the most part, we want more white because we want this to be like a light purple. And even this, I think, is too much, honestly, but... We're going to pull it. But yeah, we can come up with a cool marble one. Hi, Ice Babe. How are you? Thank you so much. I'm trying. But yeah, we can get a really cool marble. Look at that, you guys. So the big one that's going to be on top is going to be a rainbow marble with all the colors that we have here. Alright, I'm just going to... Trying to get it to really fuse together here. They might just end up being a little tad bit of marbly. This color is super light, so I'm going to add just a tibby bit more white, and how it comes out is how it comes out, guys. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? Because I don't want too much. But yes, these clays right here in these jars, I actually like this. I like these a lot. Just going to pull it apart. You're good, love. Here's our first little guy. Our first little peep. Isn't he cute? I think he's cute. He's gonna go so well. Alright. This is already too much, but you know what? It's fine. Alright, so we're going to make sure this is cleaned off. Alright. And I'm gonna do half. We're gonna roll it up. So we're taking half of a half of a half. Alright, here's this guy. Alright. I'm gonna make this guy just a tibby bit bigger. So we're gonna make him more round. Alright. take this little bit. This one I wanted to make just a tibby bit bigger. But we want the sides to be a little bit more curved. And then we're going to have to lightly just I'm trying to make sure it's not like crooked. But I'm going to push that out so we get more of that roundedness in that corner. Brush it inward. Alright, let's do our little tiny ears. They're a little bit marbled, so we're going to have to do super teeny tiny ears. So this one thing is going to make us two. So we're going to half that. And we're going to lightly make it just like so. Now the purple is sticking to my glove, unfortunately. So I'm not like overly all right. So you kind of want it straight. You don't want it to be rounded. Just like that. Just like that. But we want it to be a little bit more out. And then kind of smooth it over a little bit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. This is so much fun. Hopefully you guys are having a good time. Sometimes it's hard for me. I don't know how you guys do like questions and stuff while you're doing this. Alright. Oh, there we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do is flop this guy. Oh, shit. I'm going to plop it. So it's really hot in my room. So you definitely want to make sure it's a smooth surface, guys. And you want to make sure it's kind of all one, like, level, I guess. If that makes sense. Does that make sense, y'all? Alright, so I'm going to make little curves. It's kind of hard, like, to get it to, like, get it without these like lines, but it's also kind of marbled a little bit. But this is really fun, you guys. I am actually having a blast. There she is, y'all. Just gotta flatten out that ear. Okay, let's get her. We're doing it, doing it. So this one I did make a little bit bigger, which is cool. You guys are the Peep Squad. Okay, so she is marbled, but let's take our little dotting tool. Let's do this while she's got to go in the big lamp anyway. And I am using BRITTBRATNAILDIT products as well. Oh, that's so much. All right. Oh, that's a little bit too big, but what are you going to do? All right, I'm just going to cure it. Holy moly, we did it, y'all. We freaking did it. So each color that I have left over, we're just going to do one big one for on the top of the nail, okay? And so, like, I'm going to keep it in here for right now, and then whatever colors I have left over, we're just going to marble them, and we're going to have a huge one. But looky! Here's our first one, and it's actually perfect color, guys. The cover, or the color, actually lightened up a lot. Hi, Bramble! Shout out to everybody in here. Alright, so I'm just going to stick that on here for now, but I will have to kind of take my scissors and cut this little excess off, but that's okay. We're going to keep her over there. Oh my gosh, you guys. So we got to make our blue. Well, I don't think we have to, but look. Here's our blue. Do you guys think yeah, definitely got to add some white to that. Okay, so we're probably... Here's our green, and this one, I don't know why it does what it's doing, but it is. Here's this green. Now, this is the perfect color. We're going to have to add white to just about all of these. The only color I have for yellow is this bright one, so hopefully the yellow turns out. At this point, I can't sculpt them all, because if I sculpt them all at once, they're going to, kind of like, they're not going to be as firm. Does that make sense? Are y'all excited, though? I love you guys. I can't thank you guys enough for being here with me. Make sure you like and subscribe, guys. If you were new here, check in the chat. We are using a BRITTBRATNAILDIT product. She is having a flash sale, and the link is in the pinned comment. So if you want to go check it out, baby. But thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I'm just absolutely... Thank you for pushing me to, like, new... Looky! There she is, man! Alright. I'm going to put her upside down so she will be able to cook on the other side. Okay. Now, we got to do blue. So the light blue is what we actually need. Oh my gosh, I love it. That's way too much. It's okay though. Alright, so let's take this white. I need to get some more of these clays, guys. Ugh. Oh yeah, this is gonna turn out to be the perfect blue. Look at that. The marble in these is gonna, the big marble one is gonna look so cool. Our rainbow marble Peep finished with some glitter. Girl. It doesn't really necessarily want to go into the color. I mean, I guess it is. Ooh, that's perfect. All right, perfect color. Yes. Okay. Same thing. I don't know if I can sculpt them teeny tiny ones. I'll tell you that. It's already hard enough sculpting these. You know? Okay, so once you get it on, then it's not bad. You definitely want to make sure you have that nice roundness on either side. So I'm just going to take my brush and kind of I'm going to push it over. So I'm basically just using the sticker sheet as a whatchamacallit? Stencil. Mold. However you say that. Alright. Let's take our little teeny one. And kinda, his face is kinda like that. So we might get more definition like doing it this way. Don't do it like that, but just to get like that roundness on the outside portion. Alright, so I'm just going to brush that down and just kind of use my alcohol. There we go. Alright. Let's do our tiny ears. So I'm going to break a half and a half. And you don't want it to be like super... It's hot in my room, so it's getting sticky, guys. One thing I'm going to do is just kind of push this together. Push it down. Flatten it out just a tiny bit. Then... So I kind of like how the other ones turned out. Just based on how I did it the last time. And so I think, instead of doing what I just did here and made that whatever. Alright, I'm gonna work the ear down in here. But this is actually relaxing. Do you guys think so? Are you guys gonna try this? That would be cool if you guys tried this. Alright, so we're gonna half this one too. I would always be way too scared to do this before. Alright, so, okay, that's not enough. Oh shit. Do you guys have any questions? Now this one looks a little wonky. So I'm gonna brush this way. Because it's just a little bit too fat in the middle. So I gotta kind of... Alright, so I have more on this one side than I do this side here. But, oh well. Here's our blue one. He's not the greatest, but... What are you gonna do, right? Alright. You guys have got to try this. Alright, so I'm just sticking this right here because there's just not enough on this ear. And I don't want it to break, so... Alright, there we go. Now I can meld it. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, well. Oh shit. Yeah, the more you mess with it, the more it's just going to take over itself. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm just gonna make these little lines. And I'm curing this one like that. It's just the way it's gotta be, guys. That one was kind of hard, but I'm definitely not going to do it that way again. So I'm sorry, I'm not trying to take up a bunch of time. However, it is what it is. I'm kind of slow when it comes to this stuff, so... Oop. Alright, so we have our green and our white. I'm excited for them, though. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Shout out to the 26 of y'all in here. What up? Woo woo! No! Shitballs, Batman. I cured this without thinking about it. Oh, well. Well, we'll just have to make more. Damn. Forgot it was on there. Alright, we're gonna do the eyes and the mouth. This is gonna look so cool when they're floating in my little... not as cute, but it's cool. I like my other ones. I like my other ones better. They did a hell of a lot better, or look a hell of a lot better. Alright, so this one is going to be our minty green. So this is very pigmented, so we are not going to need a lot of this color. When you have like super pigment color like this, you really don't need a lot for you to get the color that you're trying to go for, needless to say. So this one, we're going to need a lot more white. This is so cool. I mean, how many of you guys, have you guys done Peeps at all? Oh yeah, look, it's going to be perfect. Has anybody wanted to do like Peeps for like inspo or anything like that? Look, perfect color too. But definitely once you make this to where like you're messing with it in your hand for a long time, it's definitely very soft, very, you know. Oh my god, I'm excited to throw some glitter in that thing and some little charmies in our aqua nail. Alright. So there's our green. Perfect. A little darker, but better than what it was. Alright. So now we have our green. So I'm going to try and do a teeny tiny one because hopefully all these will go in the nail. See what I mean? This stuff is really soft and it sticks to a lot of things. We're going to take this little tiny dude and put this guy in here. And we're just going to try and sculpt the little tiny guy. And you can take like a nice long one of these guys. And you can kind of, you can add more to it or you can do it like that, you know. But I think we're going to do it like that. So I'm going to take this, do half. This other one will be for his face. Now, if you guys can't see, let me know, okay? I'm going to... I would say that's about the one thing that kind of isn't. You have to, like, press it down on there for it to stay. Which isn't a bad thing, but... Alright, so we're going to flatten this out. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, what is everybody having for dinner tonight? Do you guys know yet? I think I'm having spaghetti again. I don't really know per se, but hee hee, looky. This is so satisfying, you guys. It really is so satisfying. Alright, let's do the ears. It's better off to have enough than not, you know? But since we're doing such a small one, I'm trying to hold it up for you guys so y'all can see too. Okay. It's a little cray-cray at the moment, but I'm gonna flatten that out. It's getting there. Alright. I mean, this stuff is super tiny. Like, super soft. Like, way softer than I am, like, used to with, like, the other ones. Alright. I encourage you guys to, like, try this, though. It's a little hard, not gonna lie. Because the moment you flatten one side out, the other side just kind of... But we're just gonna make it all one. And this is actually marbled, so... Well, you guys, these little ones are so bad. Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. It's like the ears are off, but I mean, there's really nothing I can do. You know? Alright, well. Okay, there we go. Alright, so all I'm doing is trying to make sure that it's, like, there's no, like, visible lines in it. Okay, there we go. We're curing that. I don't care. It's getting harder and harder to work with it, though. I can't wait to have pizza, dude. Hi, Hi, is it Amal? All we need is a yellow one, guys, and we have all of our colors, right? Yeah. Alright, let's do our tiny little eyes. Now on these ones, they have to be... Oh, that's too big. Okay. Like, it's almost gotta be, like, toothpick. Like, you barely touch it. That one looks so bad. It looks like it has no body, that one. But, what are you gonna do? That kind of sucks, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm excited to do one of these. So what I'm going to do is take some of this blue, so we have the blue, into the marble, because I'm going to make a big marble one. So. Alright, yellow, here we come. Hey, you guys told me to do all colors, so this is the yellow I got. So hopefully the white will make it more pigmented. I mean, okay, guys, ask me some questions. How do you think this is going to turn out? And, oh, what should we put in the middle? Like, inside the nail? What all should we put with these guys inside the nail? Should we just do, like, little, beads? Like, little tiny beads? Like, I am going to put these guys in there. Because they match. But, I don't know, like... This is the last color, everybody. Here's our color. I mean, coming from never doing this before, I feel really good about it, so. This one's kind of, you know, a little goofy looking, but I'm gonna flip him over. Alright. I'm gonna do another tiny one because we kind of needed a little tiny one, so we're gonna half this because I think all of those will fit that I have, but we just need another tiny one, so we're gonna do okay, so half that even. This one's even more stickier than the other ones. So I'm just going to make it like I did all of the other ones because that other, what I tried to do last time was kind of hard. I mean, sculpting in and of itself is super relaxing though, guys. So if you have never tried it, try it because I love it. Alright, we're cutting this guy in half. Alright, Crystal, she is a little wonky. Alright, we're going to cut these two in half for the ears, and then we're finally done with these things. This was kind of hard. Hard, but kind of not at the same time. Everything's got to be cut in half. What you think is small is not small enough. You know? Like, I would say portions are a big thing that I have to kind of get used to. Like, for sculpting wise, you know? Ooh, that one's perfect. Okay. That one's perfect. Alright, y'all. There's our colors. First time peep making. And I did it with y'all. How about that? That one looks better. Oh my god, how cool is this? Woo! Dude, all your mistakes, you have to be like extra freaking like light-handed with it. As you can see, I wasn't with this one. And now, I kind of messed up that side. Which is okay. Please just know, if you guys want to do this, you can absolutely do this, you guys. The only thing that's throwing me off are like this. Like the way it's coming down. And it needs to come more out. There we go. Alrighty. Who else is like one that... Okay, there's our tiny one. All I'm going to do is try to make sure that there's no dips in it. These are from Amazon, I think. These little clays. You know what? Screw it. Alright, there's our peep. I'm just putting the thing on it and going. Oh, dear Atlanta, Georgia, look what I did, y'all. So I'm going to use this guy because this guy's going to give us, like, that nice, small... Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Nice, small eyeballs. Can you see? Oh, yeah. A ghosty! Good thing I have this. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, God. Alright, guys. We're doing this, and I am not fucking around no more. Excuse my French. Oh, Lord. The smaller they get, the worse off it is, guys. Like, it's gotta be so... Shit. Hey, this is what happens when you're being creative. Shit happens. He looks a little goofy, but that's what we're giving him. Alright, that's it. We are done with that. Oh my god, that took me forever, y'all. Look at this. It wouldn't be a mess if it wasn't my live, you know? How many of you thought I could do it? Because I literally was about to second guess myself on it all. Just because it was taking me forever. Like, I feel like you guys get unwaver, like, you're like, ah, fuck this, let's leave. You know? Like, I feel like that's how it is most of the time, but if you're here for, like, really good creative, you know, you just like nail art in general, clearly you don't get bothered by things like that. Leave it up to me to do something like this. We're gonna make the big one after we get everything done with the nail, okay? Alright. Now those are done. Let's put all of our stuff in the nail here. Here's our nail, guys. I'm so excited. Alright, so we're gonna go like this. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna add these guys, right? I'm pretty sure she is not going to... Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Squeeze me. See, when you go into uncharted territory, guys, sometimes it could just take what it takes, you know? Dude, I'm just scaling this mofo. We are just sealing it just in case. Just cause. Alright. I just wanted to make sure that was like golden. Alright. So, I think we can put this in there, but I don't want to put a lot. I think we just need a little bit, and then obviously we're going to add these guys in here, but I don't know. Should I add the dark pink? Because I think that's going to really defeat the purpose. That yellow's freaking ugly. Yeah, I don't know if I actually have... That's green inside that. Okay. All of them are in there. We're just going to use them. Screw it. I'm not going to worry about it. What do you think? Hi, Nelly love. Well, hello. Thanks for coming, Nelly and Nelly. Aw, thanks, Conjure Babe. So, are we adding... What are we going to add for these, though? Like, what do you guys want to add inside? Do we just want to add the Peeps and these little guys? Or are we going to add in something... We want to add in some glow flowers. And do we want to add in some of these little tiny sparkly ones? What do you guys think? We should do white. I think we should do white. What do you guys think? Or should we do not those? Because I have these bubbles, but they're super not what I thought they were going to be. Because I'll just throw this whole thing in there. We have some flowers we can put in there. I don't have light pink, unfortunately, but it seems to be okay. The colors seem to be good. We could add some little flowers in there. Yeah. Here she is. So, I'm going to add... What do you think? Adding silver to this nail is better? I think adding silver is, like, the best. So this is what she looks like. And she's really pretty, too. Like, she's super sparkly. It's all BRITTBRAT products, and I sealed the bottom. We're going to go in from the top. Should I do silver for this or gold? Do you guys think gold will look better than silver? Oh, the flowers. Hi, Emma. Hi, Harper and Doug. Hi, Strawberry. Aw, thanks, everybody. Alright, so I'll just throw them in. Screw it. Alright, we're just going to throw them in. So, I don't know. I think the silver is going to look the best. Don't you guys? Or you think the gold's going to make it stand out more? Maybe gold? Hi, Evie Slay. Hey, don't be spamming. Hi, Cedar Paws. What up? Shout out to the preppy editor. Gold? Alright, y'all, let's do this. So I am going to add just a tiny bit of our glitter. I'm going to use my little tiny guy. We're not going to need like a crap ton, guys. So I'm going to take this off. So that way you guys can see. So here's our glitter. We're not going to need a lot. Like I said, we're just going to need a tiny bit. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. Can you please give me... What is with the shout outs? Hi, Emma. I did say your name. If you guys were paying attention, I did say all your names. So if you keep spamming, guys, the lovely mods will, I did give you a shout out. Alright. So here's what I'm going to do. And I think our molds are gonna be okay. Like, I don't think I need to do anything. I think they're okay. Do you think we need to? I think they're gonna fall okay. Look, here we go. Ah! So here's our little mini. Guys, my first two are the best, okay? Don't mind my little tiny ones. They didn't really come out that great. But oh my god. Look at him. Your name is Aubrey. Hello, Aubrey. Do gold. Oh my Lanta. All right, let's put our purple in. Oh no. Oh. Oh my god. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. All right, so we're gonna add just these are not that small, so I really don't want it to get too stuck. You know what I mean? So I may have to put one of these on top. Because honestly, it's not, I don't know. Should I just put it inside? Screw it. Don't put them in. Hi, thank you. Thanks for subbing, guys. Alright. Yeah, these are like super big. Well, oh well. I did manage to get some in there. Which we can like take them out. But I think the smaller beads will be better. And we'll put like just one of each flower. Do you think it's okay? You're 12. That's great. They're too big and I think they will get stuck. Do you think these will get stuck too? Or you think they'll move? Yeah. Well, I guess we're only gonna do... We have the two little ones, and I'm just gonna put the pink one in. Because that one's my favorite. They actually look like Peeps. They don't look so bad. The blue one, on the other hand, they're not going to be able to flow because they're the same size. If I would have done them all in the smaller size, it would have been better. So I'm just going to take the blue one out and the purple. And I'm just going to do 3. You know? Alright, so we're going to take and add a little flower. Where's my picker? So I'm just going to add a tiny flower. And we're using the super... What the... Oh! The only color I'm not going to use is orange, obviously, because I am not using orange. So I gotta at least have one purple in there. Dude, thank you guys so much for sticking with me and coming today. I appreciate it so much. Alright, well, we got some little flowers in there. Okay. I guess we're gonna use gold, so. I need to get the colored ones of these bead-looking things. Alright. And for good measure, I'm gonna throw a little butterfly in here. Just a tiny one, okay? I just wanted a butterfly. Or two. Alright. There we go. Let's fill her up, guys. Let's fill her up. The other two are, you know, we don't have all the colors in there, but that's okay. I can at least put it on top if I want. The blue one, I hate the blue one. Alright, let's fill her up, everybody. Ready? Everybody ready? I want to do something. Look at this sparkle. I thought this would be better so you guys could really see. Alright. Here's what we want to do. Oh. Basically, you want to make sure that gets down in there. So first things first, typically I would put the oil in first. And because there's air pocket right here where those are stuck, so. Alright, so I just had to make sure you get all the oil down at the bottom. Make sure it's not leaking. Alright, that worked. Nice. Alright, so when you're doing that kind of stuff, obviously you have to make sure that you get all the oil off of yourself. You don't want it anywhere, guys. So, because I stuck my finger in that, we're going to go on the outside here. Take it out the inside. Alright, let's fill her back up here. Oh, I'm so excited for this, you guys. Alright, so now what we're going to do, right? You see all that? We have to clean all that off again before we put anything in the thing. So, I'm going to take a big paper towel. Your best bet to do, get a big sheet and make sure that you have enough alcohol. Alcohol is the best thing to take the oil off your hands as well as your nail. And I'm telling you, you want it dry because what happens is it doesn't allow the gel to cure properly if you have too much on the outside. But we're good to go. We can seal her up. Let me get the rest of this out of here. I'm kind of slow with this part, you guys, so bear with me, please. As it's just hard for me to, because I just need to get it all out. I need to get it all out. All of it needs to be out. Okay. So when I do that, I'm going to fill this guy because this guy is my friend. Oh my god, I'm so excited for the outcome of this thing. The only thing I was trying to figure out was what are we going to do for the top, guys? We're going to do iced out for the top. Are we going to do white to cover the nail bed? What do you think? White? Okay. I'm going to fill her up some more. We're going to open our nice thick gel here. And we're going to get her ready. So we're going to take our brush, get our brush ready here. Because we want to make sure she is golden. I'm going to set that like that. Alright, guys. Hi! Hi, Brit. How are you, love? But you got to make sure that you get BRITTBRAT's products today, everybody. Tomorrow's the last day. Alright. We have her full. So, I'm going to take this guy. It is pinned. For you guys, it is pinned. So you can just go straight to the website, everybody. Because she's having an Easter flash sale. Alright, I'm going to soak up just a tibby bit of this. Because I do not want anything. So I'm going to have like a big freaking thing in it. Oh well. I didn't want that big of a thing in there, but what are you going to do, right? Alright. Alright, that's enough. Okay. Let's do this. Aw, thanks, everybody. I'm gonna cry. Alright, I'm gonna stick this gel in here. Alright, we'll see if this works, guys. The reason why people do this first is typically so they don't have all that oil up on the top there, but I needed to do it this way. So I'm hoping that we can get it to... And then I'm going to put it in the full light. So that way we can... Oh! Now, it's got a hole in it. Shit. Alright, hold on, y'all. That was unexpected. I should have just done it my own way. But it is what it is. Whoa, that's weird. I cured like deep down inside there, but didn't cure on top. It's freaking weird. Alright, everybody. Let's do this again, shall we? I'm going to take as much as I can off. Lubed it up with my alcohol. So it'll start getting stringy if you guys are not careful. it will start to get stringy. Like, it will absolutely start to get stringy because the oil is on this. However, I'm going to try my hardest to just flop it in this hole and pray to God that it closes. Alright, y'all. Putting her in the big lamp. Oh God, that was my heart. My heart just went everywhere. What up, everybody? Woo! $20 is crazy. It is. I mean, that's just what you think. I mean, I'm just grateful for $1. Shit. I mean, you know? Shoot, $1's $1. So, look. $20 dono. Yeah. Thank you, Nelly Love. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Brat, babe. Shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you like and subscribe. So far, we haven't had any leakage at the bottom, so that's the best. But what are we going to do on the top? We're going to do iced out on the top, guys, for the white. Sparkly whiteness. I think so. Hi, Batman. What up, everybody? Aw, thanks, babe. I feel bad because I didn't make it work the first time. But what are you going to do? I want to shout out to those of you who have been here the whole time and the ones that just came in. Thank you so much. So I have been doing, I got 30 seconds left. I did 90 and then 60 seconds, guys, because I just want to make sure it is fully cured. But I think doing the white out would be best. How about doing a white and making it look like an Easter egg? Again, I love it. Thanks. A pink goby teardrop on a cliff. Hello. What do you mean, make it look like an Easter egg? Did we get her? Is she finally cured? She is cured, everybody. I think. What's that? Oh. Oh my God, we did it. All right. She looks cray-cray, so we're going to have to go down to about here. Unfortunately, I didn't want to do that, but what are you going to do? All right. Let's double check here. No leakage. Woo! All right. Okay. That's not sticky anymore. All right, guys. All right. I was going to make a big peep and marble it, but hi, Callista. How are you? Just gonna marble this, but I'm like, I don't know. It can get very muddy if we're not careful. I guess I could do the Easter egg. Look! Okay. Okay, Condra, you were onto something. We did a marble Easter egg. Like a white, yes. Like an egg in a basket, yeah. This one's huge, though. I have to cut this baby in half. Roscoe's Chicken, what up? Here's our little eggie. It's a big egg, but... Look at our little egg. Alright, that's our little egg, guys. Look at that. Should I just cure it like that? It's perfect egg too. The only problem, it's getting so hot in here. Alright, hold on, guys. Now, I will tell you, eggs are hard to make, okay? Alright, we're just gonna go with it. I like them when they're, like, long, kinda. Alright, y'all. Look at that. It looks like a jelly bean more than an egg, but... How would you suggest me pull it and round it? Oh my god, you guys, this is crazy. Alright, I want it to have a flat end so it actually sticks on the nail. That is how it's gonna go. Just like that. I don't care. I'm curing it. Alright. Got her. Now we go. Are we doing the white background? Jelly beans! Could have done jelly beans, huh? My bad, guys. Oh well. Alright, so I need to grab another one of these because the sticky thing came off. Oh, we lived in a pineapple under the sea. Give me a sec, y'all. Alright. Are we doing white? Oh my god, are you kidding me right now? Oh my god. Hold on, y'all. Now these guys won't stick. I don't think I've ever had this much trouble before with something. Like, they will not barely stick, but we're just gonna go with it. Okay. Are we doing the white then? Oh, it's gonna look so cool. So I think if we did a white, like, coming down, the sparkly white coming down and just kind of fade that down, I think would be really cute. And then we could put... I am gonna put something in the middle. I like that egg, but I think the egg might be too big. I don't know. Now, we're gonna have to do 2 coats of this white, but it is so beautiful. I'm going to have to come all the way down. This is my favorite white, you guys. So I like to level it out and then add where I need to add just real lightly. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it like that on the side down here because I like to just give it that little gradient effect. And we're going to make sure we don't have a crap ton at the top here. Like I said, you're going to have to do 2 coats with this white if you want it opaque, which is fine with me because we're going to put something in the middle there, but I really want to show you guys just how glittery it is. Like, you guys can't tell right now, but oh my Lanta, she just stunningly gorgeous. And, you know, we've done a lot of stuff that I have never done before today. Use not such a heavy hand, guys. Like me. Alright, we're going to take our hand, we're going to spill this down. Kind of like that. And then... Now, this might be a little bumpy on the edge here because of all the what I got on the other side, but I don't care. I'm going to stick this little purple one on too. Alright, so we're going to take a blender brush and blend that out. Okay. Taking a blender brush is something that helps, and I don't like using a whatchamacallit, I just like we'll do this first. And then you're going to take a liner brush. This is just what I do. You don't have to do this, but you're going to take a liner brush. Dude, this is so cool. I'm just moving that glitter around. Alright, we're gonna cure that. I want to move this glitter. So, because we're gonna put something in the middle. But when you have like a glitter, like a whatever, you don't want like that bad of spaces open. That where you can see underneath. You want it to be super opaque in certain places. I'm just going to run with that, and we're going to let that kind of, whatever, I'm going to put another coat on there, and then we'll be good. Alright. I mean, what do you guys think? Yay! Happy Easter, everybody! Woo! Pooh Berry Bear. Some people found there's an option to press. Oh, I don't have that high button. I see it. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. The other peeps I made, they're right here. My purple one. And my ugly blue one. The purple one is perfect. And I have stickers too, I guess. I just kind of was like, I don't know if I should. Oh my god, that's what I was gonna do. Shit. I was gonna marble the top end inside of that white. Crap. You guys. Alright. So at least that's the background, right? So here's what we're gonna do. What I was gonna do was just add a few of these colors into the white just to kind of give it like some little sparkly-esque color, but now I'm just lightly sprucing this on since we already have that other coat on there. And I kind of want it to come down the sides more so than in the middle. Does that make sense? Like, I want the middle not to be so whatever. I want it to look like it's kind of frosted coming down the sides there. Oh my god, that white is stunning! Alright. I like to take a liner brush and do this. Most people don't like to do that, but I do. And then we're going to make sure it comes all the way down the side here. But you don't want it coming down too far. But I'll take, oh shit, I'll take the excess off. But, because you want to make sure you leave that super thin at the top here. So I'm just going to pull that down. Alright. And you can stick whatever, like I made those peeps, I could also stick them in this if I wanted as well. You know what I mean? That looks cool as hell. Ooh, alright. Oh, I like it. Okay. I'm not going to add any colors in there. I figured the background's going to be the best bet for our color. Alright, dude. We got that. Alright, what do y'all think? That's the top of it. We're going to have to just put something on top. I mean, I could just put a few crystals on top to end that out. And we can put this little guy in the middle and put some crystals on the side and call it a day, guys. But stay tuned for tomorrow, everybody, because guess what? Me and Conjure Up Nails are going live for our mini-verse nail series. Okay? And we haven't been live together in months. Almost, wait, it's been months, right? Almost a year. Has it been almost a year already? But, y'all, the fact that y'all are here, I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. You have no idea. So I think if anything, we should put, like, because I don't have any bears. So if anything, I can just do a butterfly at the top to simulate spring, you know? I have a black one, but black is not gonna go with that, so. I don't have any big butterflies other than a purple one. I think this one will go. What do you guys think? Do you think this butterfly will go? It's purple, but should I put my peep in there? I feel like my peep needs to go somewhere. We could do a peep butterfly. But that is the color that I have. I just, you know, I like having a nice, cool, big one in the middle of something. And then you can do the sides with rainbow to match the colors that you need. We have a heart, but I just don't have any other butterflies. Sucks. Super sucks, actually. That I do not have butterflies, but I mean, I have them, they're just not. I have this one that's a butterfly. It's silver though. Unfortunately, I don't have any big ones like this that I could actually put in the middle. That's like, yeah, wham bam, thank you ma'am, look at me, you know? I just have little butterflies. No worries. Have fun tomorrow, Sandra. Challenge accepted. I mean, what do you guys think? I don't know what to put at the top, honestly. Oh my god, look at her. She looks so cool. You guys. She looks beautiful. She looks so cool. Whoa. Oh no. She went sideways. There we go. There we go. I mean, at least they're falling. A little crooked, but what are you gonna do? Alright, well. Oh, shit. I just got some hair on it. Alright, we got to, oh my god. We gotta put our top coat on. We're gonna add our top coat, and then whatever is on the top coat, I'm just gonna add on here. What do you guys think? Thanks, babe. I just need to add some colors on the top here, and so I think that these will be our best option for the colors that will match it really nicely. So I guess I'm just going to use the purple butterfly because that's typically all that I can put. Or should I just use a big diamond butterfly? Or a bear? I don't freaking know. We're doing gold, so should I just do something like this on top and then... What do you think should go on top? This guy, I don't feel is big enough, but I could always just butterfly on top. I have this pink one here. It's like orange though. I'm trying so hard, you guys, to keep like I'm trying. Alright. Thanks. Appreciate it. Alright, well, we're just gonna do that, and I'm just gonna add a butterfly that honestly I thought would be okay. I need a bigger butterfly than that purple. And the only butterfly I have is this guy here, and I think they're the same. Which one do you want? Silver or purple? Silver or purple, guys? But I think our mochas are going to be the perfect color. So weird. Alright, well, we're just going to add to it, okay? I'm trying to make it the best I can for making it look so, yeah. Alright. I have this guy here. And I'm gonna add that. Oh my god, I have bunny charms. What the... Hold on, y'all. I got bunny charms last year. And I think I am missing some charms, guys. Hold on, y'all. Damn it. Oh. Hold on, guys. I can't find anything when I need it, y'all. Hold on a sec, y'all. Alright guys, I don't know what the hell I did with them, but yeah, they're not in here. Found them. Jeez, all that time. Sorry guys. Hi Maggie. Okay, sorry about that guys. This is what I was looking for. I have bunnies that are actual, yeah, but they're purple, but we're using them because, what do you guys think? The bunnies or the gold bunny? I have a light pink, a light purple. I think that one, I actually wish it was better colored than that, but what are you gonna do? It looks more of an orange color instead of pink, unfortunately, but I did have ones that were colored quite nicely. What you think, guys? Gold bunny? Yeah. Alright, well, I did that for nothing. No biggie. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to waste your time. I'm sorry. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I definitely didn't mean to waste your time, guys. Oh, the glitter on this is amazing. Oh my god, is that amazing? Oh, it's so sparkly. If you guys could just see this. It's beautiful. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick this guy on here while I got it on here. Shit. Come on, Mr. Bunny guy. Yeah? And I'll put colors down here and on top. What do you think? Because I think once I fill the colors up here and come down to a little V, I think that would be cute, no? Oh, he's cute. Hold on a second, guys. I don't want to get my... Did you guys see how great her glossy top coat is? It is my favorite. You guys know how much I love her products. Okay, there's our bunny. How cute is that? Alright. Alright, we're going to add these colors, and that's it. And I'll show you in regular lighting, guys. So, thanks so much. Appreciate it. So I'm going to take and we're going to add some colors up here. Might just be one, I don't know. We're going to use pink. Looks like purple, but... Come on. I'm going to add a smaller one beside him. Like I said, we're going to use the colors that we've been using. So we're going to do yellow. We're going to do yellow and then blue. Looks like green, but... Oh my god, look at that. It looks so pretty. And then we're going to stop down here with the little ones.